So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about diabetes, what it is, and a little bit about different foods you should try not to eat if you are diabetic. So diabetes is really just you having extremely high sugar levels or uncontrolled sugar levels, and those sugar levels can cause disruption or affect your entire body. So there are different types of diabetes. There's a type 1 diabetes and there's a type 2 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is more so for insulin resistance, in which your body doesn't make adequate insulin, or the insulin that it makes isn't effective enough to control your sugar levels. And then there is the more common type, which is type 2 diabetes, which is more affected based on your diet and how well you control your sugar levels as you get older. People who have diabetes, they tend to have different symptoms that you will look for. So some people, they tend to be more thirsty. You find that they have thirst a lot and they tend to crave a lot of drink. You'll also find that people tend to pass a lot of urine because your body is actually trying to pass out all this extra glucose, and that also helps to create your thirst. So you can also get fatigue or being tired from having diabetes, especially if it's not controlled properly. And as well as if it's diabetes leads to a level in which it is highly uncontrolled, then it can also lead to issues with your vision, issues with wound healing, and many other aspects of your body. So how do you treat or control your diabetes? So it's varied into different categories. And it's based on your level of control and what your level of or glycemic index is. So you have pre-diabetes, in which people are at a certain level, sometimes between the levels of 7 to 10 glucose control levels, as well as it can be full-blown diabetes if you are over 11 to 12 on any random blood sugar test that you do. How it can be treated is, one, it can be definitely treated by diet and exercise. So doing moderate exercise for about 30 minutes a day is very, very good, as well as if you are eating more fruits and vegetables, more so lean meat, not anything with too much saturated fats, not much fried foods. That can also help to control your sugar levels. Pending that fails, then there's also sugar control by the use of medication, which can help to control your sugar levels, along with the use of insulin if needed. Along with that level of control, what is also part of your treatment is that you follow up with your regular doctor or your general practitioner, and they will also allow you to do your regular blood tests each year, as well as monitoring your sugar levels at home with your own glucose meter. So in all of that of talking about diabetes, there are some foods that you should try your best to avoid if you are said to be diabetic. So some of these foods can be like sugary drinks, for example, sodas, any of those drinks that are very high in sugar content. All they are is just high levels of simple sugars, and all that does when it gets into your body is just convert straight to glucose or straight to high levels of sugar, and it carries up your sugar level in your body. So try to have more clear fluids like water. Coconut water is very good to have. So foods like white breads and pastas are high in carbohydrates, and they're very easy to break down. They're high in the glycemic index, and they will break down into sugars very easy into your body. And so in those cases, it's better to have foods that are more like wheat-like foods, so you don't have that high carbohydrate levels in your body. So dairy products like milk, cheese are high in sugar content, and they're also high in bad cholesterol or LDL levels, and so they will also be high in glycemic index and can increase your levels of high sugar levels within the body. So in those cases, it's better to have dairy products that are fat-free or are in low fat for your diet. Lastly, processed meats like bacon are very high in sodium, are very high in nitrite levels, and once they go into the body, they also convert into high sugar levels. Try your best not to have high processed meat. They're not very good, they're not processed properly, and they're only we go through all this process just to make sure it tastes good, but there's no adequate nutritional value to your body. So try your best not to have as much processed meat. Try to have more lean meat like chicken and fish, which is good for better sugar control. So thank you again very much for listening to my videos. Thank you for coming on to my channel, and we appreciate you. Thank you.